I'm just going to show you a little hack that I found for people using textured paints where they want to add embellishments to their pieces of art. So you can actually put textured paint in silicone moulds. And I'm just going to show you what I do. So I get myself some of the textured paint and I fill the mould up like so, and then scrape and then fill again, because you want to sort of push down because you want this completely 3D when it's dried. So just keep loading it up until you're happy and scrape. So you're scraping with the edge of your palette knife. Anyone who does baking and makes fondant toppings and things will completely understand what's going on here. See, I've scraped a bit too much there. So I'm going to do that last bit a bit more gently. Like so. And then you just leave that to dry for a good couple of days. If you do it too soon, you can see here where I did one too soon, and when I took it out of the mould, I left some of the paint in there, and that's because I hadn't let it dry. So leave it out. You might even, because it shrinks a little bit when it dries, you can even do a second layer because paint sticks to paint. So you can do a second layer without having to worry about adhesive or anything. And then you see here, this is the one that I removed, which was the sunflower one here. So there it is in its 3D form. And I'm going to add it to this piece that I'm working on. Let me just zoom out a little bit. So I'm going to add it to this. Now, these ones here are also ones I've stuck on afterwards. These I will demonstrate in another video where you can actually create your flowers or your embellishments on a piece of plastic, and then when that dries you can peel it off and then you can place it where you want. The reason I sometimes do that rather than doing it on the actual piece is if I'm worried I'm going to damage the piece by doing it wrong, then I will do it on a bit of plastic and then I will peel it off and put it on where I want it, and therefore I've not caused any damage anywhere. So the same with this little piece. I'm going to put a tiny little bit of either normal paint, PVA glue, or the textured paint onto the back, because as I've said before, paint sticks to paint. And then I'm just going to turn it over, and I'd already decided that I was going to put it here, so that's where that's going to go, and I'm gently, without much force, just pressing that down. And there we go. So now you can see, hopefully you can see, because I can't see the screen, so hopefully you can see the screen, that there is an embellished flower there. And I'll put a couple more as well. And yeah, hope you enjoy.